welcome. If you're finishing up your day and it's still sitting in your body, maybe there's tightness or pressure, then these next minutes are for you. Give yourself permission to be here now and close down the eyes or lower the gaze. Let's take a breath together, in through the nose and a long, slow out through the mouth. One more in and letting go. Notice where your body is making contact with whatever's supporting you right now. Maybe it's the ground below you or whatever surface you're resting on. Just finding that sensation of contact and wrapping your awareness around those places. Noticing the qualities there of steadiness, stillness, support, and letting yourself be held by it. This is our first anchor, and as we move through this body scan together, if the mind wanders, and it will, you can always call yourself back home by reconnecting with the ground below you through this felt sensation of coming back to the body when the mind begins to wander. Our awareness is like a flashlight. We can shine it on different areas of the body like we just did with that grounded sensation. We'll bring that awareness to the crown of the head, shining the light of our attention there. Noticing the scalp, the crown, the skull. Not trying to change anything, just noticing. Is there a tightness or a pressure? Or is it already soft, maybe tingling? You can ask yourself, what is my head feeling right now? Getting curious and noticing. Moving down to the forehead, the space between the eyebrows, where so much of the day lives. Just notice, practicing noticing without having to explain it. And maybe on your next exhale, you let it soften. Noticing the eyes and letting them rest behind the lids. The jaw, noticing any gripping or clenching, collecting data about how the body is feeling right now and what it might be holding on to. And when we notice things like this, making a conscious choice, do I want to tend to that? Can I allow the jaw to release a little? Allowing the bottom teeth to release their contact with the top. And noticing the whole face, imagining it settling down with gravity, heavy and soft. Now moving our light down into the neck and the shoulders, where we carry so much responsibility. Wrapping your awareness around the neck and asking, what is my neck feeling? Noticing the shoulders, noticing what's there, And on your next exhale, letting the shoulders drop. If the body is signaling that it wants to shift, maybe it's an urge to fidget or an itchy nose, the practice isn't about absolute stillness. It's about consciousness, noticing the body's signal, and then making a conscious choice about how you want to tend to it right now. And then beginning to travel down the arms, the upper arms, the elbows, the forearms, feeling them in 360 degrees, the front, the back, and the sides. What are my arms feeling right now? Noticing any holding or clenching. Moving down to the wrist and the hands. Are they making fist or gripping? Can you open them slightly and let the fingers be soft? And noticing all the way down to the fingertips and the fingernails. Can you feel that subtle contact with the air at the tips of the fingers? Moving our awareness into the chest, this space where the breath lives. What is the chest feeling? And on your next exhale, can you let the chest soften a little bit? Moving to the belly, sometimes tight from bracing. Can you allow the belly to unfurl? Letting the breath move into it and feeling the belly in 360 degrees. The front, the sides, the lower back. And now feeling the whole torso and the whole back body. Shoulders to low back, chest to belly. Noticing any places that are holding on, collecting data, and then making conscious choices. And then moving down into the hips, the space where so much memory is stored. Just noticing and feeling. And on the next exhale, can you let the hips soften into whatever's supporting you now? Moving to the thighs, the front and the back, the knees, scanning 360 degrees down to the calves, and sweeping awareness all the way down to the ankle. And then moving to the feet, and noticing any sensations on or around the feet. And opening up to what my body is feeling from the hips all the way down to the feet. And now feeling the whole body, opening up awareness from the crown all the way down to the feet. Taking a breath in all the way from the crown of the head, all the way down to the ground. And a long, slow exhale out. feeling the entire body. There's no need to rush as you inhale and scan, and exhale, letting go and just sweeping awareness throughout the body. Noticing if there's any area still holding on to tension or pressure. Maybe it's a pocket that you haven't visited yet. Just send your attention there, and with each exhale, release. From this place of observation, of just being with the body, being with whatever is, whatever you're feeling right now, that is enough. We'll invite in gratitude, thanking the body for what it can feel. Thank you, body, for detecting the environment around me and in me, for being able to sense steadiness and stillness, to feel warmth and coolness, this miraculous body that pulls in so much data and allows us to make our conscious choices from it. I may not like everything I detect. I am still grateful that I can feel. And slowly now, bringing back subtle movements to the body. Wiggle the fingers and the toes. Roll out the wrist and the ankles. Shrugging the shoulders and maybe a big stretch overhead to wake the body back up. And when it feels right, opening the eyes and allowing the room to come back to you. Just naming objects as you see them, and reorienting back to the space. Thank you for spending time with yourself. You can come back to this practice anytime, any moment, and just be with the body. The more that you practice, the more the body remembers the path home. Be well, and I'll see you on the next one.